Thank you guys for joining. As you can see from the description, this is something I've had for a long time, guys, and it's really, really kind of affordable to get. I've had it since, I think, a year, maybe. And it's the Mad for Mattes by E.L.F, and it's perfect for autumn. So I thought I'd go through that with you. Let me just get situated and have a drink. Hope everybody's well. I know it's a Sunday, so I appreciate not everybody will be on. Don't forget, guys, I've entered a couple of you into the competition today that you emailed. So there's a lot now in the competition for the 24 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar from Revolution. It's makeup and beauty. So I got a couple of entries in today, so they're definitely building up. Hey, it's Walling. How are you? I was just saying I got so many entries today for the competition. I couldn't believe it. Even though it's been up a while, I think I got a lot, so it's good. It's good that people are entering the competition. How have you been? Oh, that's okay. Don't worry. Just if you just do it, I can enter you in. That's good to know. That's good to know. But definitely, you know, do that. I've just been feeling horrendous for the last 2 days, just dizzy and tired, and just, I don't know if it's an inner ear thing. Not good. Not good. But yeah, I got like 10 or 15 today. But for sure, I think people that like skincare and like beauty, like makeup, they're going to get everything because it has 24 items. Now, I wondered why I wasn't able to number it 1 to 24. I realize now, if you look at the video, it's none of the numbers make sense, but it's because the packaging is so big. That's why. So I can't actually, whoever gets it will get it the way I started, because some of them is like a really big eyeshadow palette, and there's a cream, and there's lots of different things. So yeah, that'll be the 24th of November that I will announce the winner for that. It's too cold out today, so I couldn't go out. Oh, it's cold here as well. It's raining. I think it's that typical time of the month, the year, weather. I'm glad you're feeling better though. I know you were feeling unwell a few weeks ago. But I'm getting to use some of my real favorites today. I'm going back to this blush today, guys. This is the NYX, and it's the Buttermilk blush, and this is in Feeling Butter. They've got really nice berry ones. Emmett Safaraz, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for joining. And look how big this is, guys. So this, I don't know how much they retail for now. I got mine with the berry one, and I do have a video on that if you've seen it, on a deal on TikTok. You should be so careful with TikTok, guys, because yeah, but I got a deal on the berry one and this is Terracotta Feeling Butter. It smells amazing. It really does. But yeah, Zach, are you okay? No, I haven't been feeling very well the last week. Just dizzy and weak. So I wasn't very well this weekend. I couldn't do much, really. It's a shame, really. By the way, how did you spend your day with your friend's dog? It's on the 26th of this month. Yeah, so 22nd, just to give. So yeah, so you mean with Sophie and her dog Tara. What we're going to do is on the 22nd of this month, I'm going to go and stay for an hour with her. And then just so she gets used to me and Sophie going for that hour. And then on the 26th, it's going to be the full day with me. It'll just be me and Tara, the dog, for the full day. So I'm glad, really, in a way, because I'm not feeling very well, so it wouldn't be a good idea. By the way, first like, thank you, Balwinder. Ahmed Sarfaz, I talked to you before. Do you remember? Yes, I do. I do. So yeah, I've got time to try and recuperate. I'm going to take some water. But yeah, she's so lively, the dog. She can't stay still. She just can't stay still, bless her. But my energy has just been zero. So I apologize, guys, for not having that longer form content video up. It will be up next week. I'm new here. What the F is the live about? This is a makeup tutorial. So it's a makeup eyeshadow look. So that's what it's about. The time you speak slowly. Okay. So I've cleansed. We're now going to moisturize. First of all, I'm going to go in with some Nourishing Eye Cream from Vitamin E. I got this in Superdrug. Kira, is your channel monetized yet? No, I think I need to get to 1,000 subscribers for that. Okay. So this is really good. This is like a it's vitamin E, but it's rich kind of cream, but it's under the eyes. So we're going to do that, and I need it today. I'm from Dublin in Ireland. I'm from Ireland. So we're just going to put some of that under the eyes. Definitely need it today because I'm tired. I probably look tired, guys, so I'm sorry about that. Hope you will get the 1K subscriber by the end of the year. Oh, it would be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. But I know I have to put a lot more into the channel when I'm feeling better. You know Conor McGregor. I know of him, yes. I don't know him personally, but yes, I know Conor McGregor. Sonia. Hi, Sonia. You know me, I talked before, yes. I'm okay, thank you, Sonia. Not feeling the best this weekend, but trying to recover. I'm Irish, yes. I'm from Dublin in Ireland. Okay, so that really sinks in quite quickly, guys, and I think that's probably more to do with the fact that my skin is so dry, but this doesn't usually sink in that fast. So I think it's just how I'm feeling at the minute, a bit under the weather. So now I'm going to go in with my moisturizer, and it's the SPF 30. Sorry, guys, even my breath, I'm feeling breathless even talking, so I don't know what's wrong, guys. It's just I've got a doctor's appointment in 2 weeks, so we'll see how it goes, but I just have to take it slow. So sorry if it's a little if it's a little longer tonight, guys, I apologize. So this is the SPF 30 sensitive face lotion. Show me your ring. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. So it's just advanced UVA and UVB, so it's really, really good all year round, guys, to have Darianelle, hi, hello. Yeah, so it's SPF 30, guys, minimum SPF 30. So somebody here was saying they found an SPF 70, maybe was it one live ago? Cocktail dye. If you don't want me here, just come out of my stream. You just leave. Nobody wants you here, and I can easily get you out. So you're just a child. Okay, so I'm just going to rub this in. SPF 30, guys. If you can, get a moisturizer. Now, I know the foundation I'm using today is a foundation stick from SheGlam, so it doesn't have an SPF in it. But if you can, try to get one that does have an SPF, or at least put your SPF under your foundation. Saras, I don't know what you mean about my ring. That red tub looks good on you. Thank you. Sonia Hindi Atai, hi. Mohammed, how can I remove my wrinkles? Recommend something. Stay out of the sunshine. Drink lots of water. Lots and lots of water. Stay out of the sunshine. Keep yourself hydrated. When I say that, it does, you know, sun is amazing, but it easily it can easily age the skin, the sun. So I'm just going to use whatever I have here, guys, just so I don't waste it. And yeah, stop getting intimidated easily. It shows how easy you are. No, I'm just sticking up for myself. It's not intimidation. You don't bother me in the slightest, and I'm the one in control. I can get you out, so I think you're just a little bit of a kid being cocky. Are you married? You told me. I didn't tell you I was married. Who are you? You're married. You told me, and you showed me the ring. I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you got the wrong person. Oh my god. Oh, guys. Oh, no, I can't speak Hindi. No, I can't. But thank you for letting me know. That's what she said. Okay, so now we've got that moisturizer on. We're going to go in with a primer. Now it's okay. I think this little kid is just wanting something to get all his anger out. So I'm your subscriber now. You can see me again. Bye. Bye. Hey, could you clean your camera lens? Your image looks a bit blurry. My camera lens is clean. Okay, so this is the W7 Prime Magic, and it's the camera ready blur focused primer. Okay. let's just, sorry guys, just a second. Okay. And okay. Oh, sorry guys, I was just getting a few things. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. I can see absolutely fine that everything looks okay. But I think when I'm out in the sun, the sunblock irritates my skin. Yeah, it can. That's why I have this one is for sensitive skin, the one I got. I have the same issue. This is the sensitive face lotion from Soleil. I have to get one that's designed for sensitive skin because the same thing happens to me. Kira, I told my brother to subscribe to your channel. He just started his YouTube channel as well. Oh, what's his YouTube channel about? Oh, thank you. What's he going to be doing? So this is what it looks like. This is the primer, guys. And it's a Smashbox dupe. This is from W7. The packaging even looks the same. This is camera ready, and it's the green is color correcting. So we're going to pop that on. Oh, what's his YouTube channel about? That's going to be interesting. Oh. Okay. So we're really going to let that kind of focus and set in the skin. Then we're going to go in. I thought, why don't we just make foundation super easy today? This is the She Glam foundation stick in warm vanilla. I do have a review on it as well on my channel. Don't forget, guys. Oh, ASMR. My friend is really into ASMR. I don't really get it. I kind of get the kind of why they do it, but I don't. I'm not kind of. My friend falls asleep if she listens to something like that within 10 minutes. I personally don't get it, but yeah, it's really popular ASMR. So, and so is gaming. So yeah, he'll do very well. He'll do very well. So this is what it looks like. It's just a twist cap. And I'm just gonna pop this around. It's gonna be super easy today, guys, because I'm not feeling 100%. I want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel. And this is really just to say a thank you. It wasn't to get to a certain level and then give the giveaway. I just wanted to give the giveaway to the current subscribers who have been so supportive to me. So yes, it would absolutely be amazing to get to the 1K. And when I do get to that, then of course there'll be another giveaway. But this giveaway is just all about you guys. It's all about just saying thank you to you. I'm not waiting to get to a certain level in terms of subscribers. But of course, when I do, guys, there will be a giveaway to say thank you. But this one, the Revolution 24 Days of Christmas advent calendar, is just to say a big thank you to everyone who has supported me. You know, I really appreciate it. So definitely don't forget to enter. So I would say, guys, this is medium coverage for me, but I can see if somebody had really good skin, this is the She Glam, they would certainly find it heavy coverage, which is good if that's what they're looking for. But for me, it's medium. I think just over time, guys, your skin changes. So you have to just go with the flow with that. YouTube likes consistency. Make videos daily, you'll go viral. Yeah, if I could, I really would. I really would if I could do that. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. That's absolutely true. 100%. I agree with you, Mohammed. Okay, guys, so I don't think I need a second coat of that. I am going to go in with a concealer. So we're just going to take some water. I totally agree with you, Mohammed. Absolutely. Yeah, they do. It needs consistency. I agree. Okay. Oh, guys, my body is just not doing what I want it to do. I'm not feeling good. But I didn't want to not do anything this week on YouTube. So there is going to be, if you look at the post section, I put up a picture of an eyeshadow palette. It's called Fiend. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Got it on TikTok a while ago, actually, guys. But it's a really beautiful palette for kind of nice goldy, smoky eye look, if you want that. So that's going to be up on Wednesday. So I'm just going to, this is the E.L.F. Camo Hydrating Concealer. It does come in just for normal skin, but again, I've got dry skin. I'm just going to pop, thank you for the love hearts and the likes, guys. So basically, if you don't know who I am, my name is Kira. Outside of YouTube, I'm a support worker for people with autism and Down syndrome, and I work with those. And then here I do YouTube makeup tutorials. That's kind of my background. I'm from Dublin in Ireland, but I'm currently living in the UK. So all I'm doing, guys, just so that the brush doesn't really harm the under eye skin, I'm doing about 70% of the work with my finger by gently tapping it into the skin, not too heavy. That way, when I go in with the bigger brush, and I'd advise you guys at any age to do that, because all you're doing is kind of minimizing the damage under the eye. Can you see how quickly that kind of blended in? That's because we did most of the work not dragging the skin with our hands. And now, even buff it, guys, don't drag, just buff. And what buffing means is you just tap like that. You don't kind of do that, you tap it. Do you believe in 20s makeup routines? They're different, and after the 40 routine is different. Yeah, I think it's all, literally, I think it's all down to hydrating your skin and keeping your skin the best you can. And that's not, it's easier said than done, I get that. But if you drink more water, if you hydrate yourself, obviously, you know, skin ages, nobody can help that. But yeah, you certainly have to adapt to your age. Absolutely. I would imagine definitely do that. But you wouldn't believe the amount of people that look half their age. And that's because it's nothing to do with plastic surgery, it's nothing to do with makeup. Literally, they just hydrate their body and eat right. And I think that is easier in today's world. I know with all the stresses people go through, said than done. But I think that's the real core of things. But yeah, you do have to adjust, I think, the type of makeup sometimes you do in your 20s, 30s, and 40s for sure. So what I'm going to do is a little bit more concealer here because I am suffering with redness. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit more here. And that's just going to dab that in with my hand. Like that. And then we're just going to go in with the brush. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Makeup by Mario. And I've been using it. It's in my kind of to use up pile, basically. He was Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, and then he kind of went viral after he made the Transforming Skin Enhancer, which is what I have right now. This is the Sculpting Transforming Skin Enhancer by Makeup by Mario, and I use it as a pre-bronzer, just to kind of give that skin a little bit of give life back to the skin, basically. This is the lightest you can get, and all I do is I kind of just dot it and then use the same brush, all about minimizing. Use the same brush again, and we're just gonna, it gives the skin a little bit of life. You don't need a lot, guys, but if you want to do a very, very deep contour, go 2 shades deeper than your natural skin tone, and you can really sculpt the skin as well. But you can see it just gives a little bit of life, guys. Can you see? And that it lasts. So that was like 2, 3, maybe 4 applications with my finger, and that's it. This has kept me going. It definitely does enhance the skin. I think so. I think it's amazing. Honestly, it's amazing. Particularly if you are going through a phase where you definitely just need a little bit more bright up. You need a bit more of a glow up, as they say. And that's what it looks like. If you want to see the consistency, there. That's what that looks like. Okay, now the setting powder. I'm going to go in with, this is when I look at what have I brought with me. The setting powder is going to be from Collections, and it's the mattifying SPF 20. So this setting powder actually has SPF 20 as well, which is great. It's from Collections, enriched with vitamin E. So we're going to use the big foundation, the big kind of blending brush for this, and I'm just going to just dab it around the skin. It kind of has that, you remember that Pond's soap, Ponds, do you remember that soap? It has that smell. It has that old, really old kind of worldly smell of soap. It's really weird. Oh, hi Tassos, how are you? Oh, I haven't been very well the last few days. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'll be okay. I'm a survivor, as they say. How have you been? How are you doing? I'm just going to put things away. So now that that's done, guys, you can see I didn't need a lot of it. I just wanted to, mattify where it needed to be mattified. The SPF 20 is there as well. And now we're going to go under the eyes with the Revolution Baking Powder in Rose. And I'm going to try and find the little, I'm going to try to find the little powder puff thingy. Oh, that's here. Maybe you need to dress heavier. Oh, I don't go to work in this. Absolutely not. No. No, as a support worker, you have to, yeah. I thought you were from the USA. I've got family there, that I traveled back into, but I'm not from the US. No. Jay, will you be my girlfriend? Okay. So this came with it, guys. This is like a little triangle puff. Now, yes, you can put it all over your skin, but I only usually just put it under the eyes. But no, it's just the lack of energy, Tassos, again, and the dizziness has started. So yeah, it just kind of feels like I'm on a boat when I'm walking around the house. It's really strange. But I'm hoping to go back to Ireland, and I want to get everything sorted because there's nothing worse. Flying when you're feeling dizzy is not a good idea. Jay, you are my wifey. Okay. Okay. You know, flying is what I usually fly from Gatwick to Dublin. And then from Dublin, there's a coach that goes straight to Wexford where my mum lives, so that's fine. But when it's inner ear, I'm not sure if it's like a new thing that's developed as well as everything else. It's just that dizziness, and you don't want to be like that on a flight because actually, if it's inner ear, height can actually make it worse. So if you're flying, that can make it really, really painful. So I really want to make sure everything's okay. I'm finally got chilly in Cyprus, and now I'm under the duvet. Yeah. Is it chilly there? I thought you might have warmer weather. You said you know when you're going back to Athens. Do you know when that's happening? I wasn't sure if Cyprus had the same weather as Portugal in the November, December time. Okay, so we've just really set the face, guys. That's what we've done. If someone comes late from a party with heavy makeup, is that okay to sleep with it? The heavy makeup is harmful if someone is doing it in a routine. I would take it off personally. No matter how late it is, just take it off, you know, because it's going to sit in your skin. It's going to irritate your skin. It's going to get dirty, you know, it's just not going to be, it's going to go on your pillow, which you then go back and forth on. I personally would just take off my makeup before I went to bed. I think it won't be harmful, but it will certainly just irritate your skin, and I don't think it will be good long term. I don't think it's good. Okay, so that's kind of the setting done. We're going to go back in because I really enjoyed using this before. This is the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland Tea Anyone, and it's the bronzer. I had a problem with my inner ear once, and it got very painful once on the airplane. I was sure that I got a fractured eardrum, but it got better. But it was really scary. Yeah, I know. People say on flights with anything in your ear, it can actually get so painful the higher you go. So that's the worst thing that could happen if I fly back home. So yeah, a fractured eardrum. How did that happen? Okay. Popping some stuff back here, guys, while we're chatting. But yeah, I'm just tired of being unwell. I'm sick of being sick, if that makes sense. Very tired of being unwell. I got when I was in the New Forest, the place I stayed, because I just want to say as well, guys, the hotel I got there's like a discount I got personally for my room because I'm a support worker. So I got like a discounted rate as such, but I ended up getting a massage while I was there, and it's the first time I ever got like a body massage, and she was just amazing. It was like I was nervous, but actually all my legs, all your limbs, everything just felt like relaxed, and it was only for like half an hour. It wasn't anything major, but yeah, no, it was really like, wow, I wish I could do this every day or every week. You continuously sipping. Yeah, I try to drink water as much as I can throughout the day, but what I would advise got people to do is just take it. Don't say sit there and say, okay, I'm going to drink a glass of water, because then the probability is you won't. If you just take it with you throughout the day, you'll find that you drink it, it's easier to drink. You know, you're not kind of sitting there saying, okay, I have to drink 8 glasses of water a day. I find it much easier if I just kind of bring it with me what I'm doing. So, hi, Elvity, how are you? Tassos, I couldn't unblock it and I was panicked. I mean, I was convinced that there was some damage, but it was just pressure and maybe some pre-existing liquid. Yeah, it could be. Absolutely. I'm glad you got kind of, so you probably understand how I'm feeling. You feel like you're on a boat or something. It's really weird. Yeah, it's strange. Okay, so I just showed it to you. This is it, and I'm going to open it for you now. It's the Alice in Wonderland Wet n Wild Tea Anyone, and we used it before. This is what it looks like. Ooh, so it looks like there. Again, we're going to swirl it into the into everything. I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush. Okay, and we're going to start from here and just way back to the hairline. Yeah, Mohammed, yes, drinking water is good, but in winter I don't like to go to the washroom again and again. Okay. Tassos, I'm happy for you that you're getting to see your mother. I'm hoping to go over to her in January, and she's coming for Christmas, so it'll be nice. I want to bring her to, you know, Blenheim Palace. They do the Christmas lights. I want to bring her to that. So, it's really weird not seeing her, to be honest, because I'm not very close to my dad, as you guys know if you've checked out my videos. It's for a good reason, but you know, it does mean that we mean more to each other, you know, I and my mum. Okay, so all I'm doing, guys, is just bringing whatever I popped on the head right back to the hairline, because then you don't have like a gap, a white gap. Don't get me wrong, I'd absolutely love to be very close to my dad and have an amazing father-daughter relationship, but that's not on the cards for me. So I just have to kind of be a big girl about it and pull my socks up, as they say. Okay, so you can see it gives a little bit of a glow, but it's not too heavy. But if I had got into this one, guys, if you really want to sculpt your face, just go into this one on its own. And that's it. And I'll just maybe swatch it for you. Is that okay? So we'll leave that. Okay. I'm going to go in with the NYX, and that's the Buttermilk blush that I showed you in the beginning. My favorite blush of all time. And this is my first time really having like a terracotta or brownish or bronzy blush. So I really, and it smells beautiful, guys. It really smells beautiful. So you just have to be super careful. Super careful, but it's beautiful on. I think it would suit all ethnicity skin as well. So what I'm going to do is just bring that up with a clean blender brush. Just bring that up like that, just to blend it out. And what we're going to do is use the bigger brush we used earlier on, this one, and just gently kind of, you can see there. So as you can see, it looks darker, but when you put it on, guys, it just gives that nice blush look. And I think for autumn, this color is really nice. Now, of course, you could build that up if you wanted to. You could definitely, you know, I'll just show you if you want. Let me just get this brush again, and we'll build it up. Just to show you guys, if you wanted to go a little bit heavier, we dot it, don't, and you can see it just gives that. And let me swatch it for you as well. So that's how deep you could go. You could even use it on your eyes if you wanted to, but yeah, that's how deep you can go. And then again, if you want to do after that, it's just kind of lightly, and that's kind of the result you get. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's again, do take a look at the video that I have. I do a side-by-side review of the berries and the terracotta on one side. It's quite an interesting video. So that's that one. We'll go the other side. But let me know how you guys have been doing. And we're going to go up here. As you can see, it much better on this side. And then what I'm going to do is blend that out with my bigger blending brush, just to make it look a bit more natural. And then you can see both sides. It just gives that very nice autumn look. Okay. I think this will be the last look that I don't use anything on my brows. The eye lure has definitely kind of started to wear off now. I do have a video on eye lure brow tint that I did. So, but it's definitely worn off now. So I think the next video or live I do, I will certainly put some product there. Let's take some water. Okay. So let's just look at this for a minute. This is what we're looking at today. It's the E.L.F. and it's the Mad for Mattes, and it's the eyeshadow palette. It's been around for a long time, guys, nothing new, but it's vegan as well. So, and it says Nude Mood. So let's open it and show you guys. Perfect for kind of the winter and autumn. So that's it there, guys. So we're going to go in with this warm brown here just to kind of separate cut the crease, as they say. There we go. This one here. I'm just going to go in here, show you what I'm doing. That's what it looks like on the brush. And we're just going to start on the outside and not bring it completely in. We're just going to start there. So this is certainly an autumn fall look, however you pronounce it. I know people say it different ways. Okay, let's go in again. You can see it's actually looks a little bit cooler on the eye than it does in the pan. Hi Jess Boo, how are you? Let me know, guys, if you want my backlight on. I thought this was a lot easier for you to see the actual colors and how have you been? And now we're going to go in. I'm going to just build that color up, guys. This one here, just build it up. Because we are going to go in with a deeper color in the outer V. But it's all about building it up, guys. Starting off small and then going in heavier as you need. So you can see how eventually but we're just going to go in again. I'm glad I'm not in work. Tomorrow's my day off, so that'll be interesting just to have a day. I was supposed to start my swimming today, but I couldn't really do that, feeling the way I was feeling. 1 second, guys. Let me just check. Let me see if this works. Do people find this easier? So tell me in the comments if this isn't better lighting for you guys. And if it isn't, I'll pop the lights off. But if this is better for you guys, let me know. Okay, so now that we've kind of deepened that, I'm going to go in with a cooler toned brown here. It almost looks grey, but it's not grey. We're going to use the same brush and just start here. And what you can do is use your finger like that and place it, and then go back in with the blending brush. But Tassos, how have you been, you know, with everything else? Are you going to start an Instagram? Remember you said you were thinking about it. Okay, a little bit of fallout there, guys, but that should be fine. We'll just brush that away. Let me know, guys, what the lighting is like this, if you like it. Okay. Hi, Comma Constant. So you can see, guys, the more I think it's better to start off slowly and then go in heavier because you don't want to make a mistake the first time. And use a very big blender brush for the eye, designed for eyeshadow, but one that it's not going to put the eyeshadow in any direction you don't want it to go. So now as I'm building that up, I'm going to go focus now on the inner corners of the eyes, and that's where the really bright colors come in. So we're going to go in with this color here, and again I'll be using my finger like that, and we're just going to take that right into the inner corner of the eye. And you can see it just makes everything pop. Now some people really like putting dark colors right into the inner corner. For me, and I'm just going to brush that away, guys, with a fluffy brush, because I can see it's kind of caught into some areas there. And let's get a fluffy brush for the eyes. Might just use the other. There we go. Okay. Again, we're going to go with this almost pink tone here. And we're going to go the other side. A little bit of fallout with the lighter colour, I have to say. I'm sure you can see that. So a little bit of a more fallout. So what I'm going to do, go over that now with the more creamier colour. And see how that goes. That one might work a little better for us. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do that here too. And you can see, guys, it just gives a simple definition there, and that's what you want, particularly for autumn. If you want to really, if you love deep dark colors, particularly browns, I think. Okay, hang on. We've got a few people in here that aren't interested in makeup, so just give me a moment. Okay. Okey-doke. Hi, Andrea. How are you? Okay. Sorry, guys. I think they just had to go. They weren't really interested in makeup. Let's put it that way. Okay. So yeah, just slowly building it up, guys, is the key. How are you doing, Andrea? So we're just gonna, and now I'm moving on to that peach color, if you can see. So we've built up the brightness with the various colors, the kind of salmon pink, the kind of creamier color, and now I'm going in with this color, which is more linked into the browns, which is going to actually make everything look more kind of together, like that. And then you can see the color match, if you know what I mean. So we've built up the brightness just so we know where we're going, and then this is the color we want at the end. This is kind of the end result. How are you doing? And they're really creamy, guys. The E.L.F palettes, I do have to say, E.L.F has come a long way with the skincare, even with their palettes, but this has been around a long time. It's not new. It's just the E.L.F Mad for Mattes, but you can get a lot of nice autumn looks out of this, or fall, whichever way you pronounce it. And of course, it just gives me an excuse to use this one here. I just love this blush. I just can't get away from it. But sorry if you can hear my throat. I'm just not well. Oh, you're still feel. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm still feeling amazing myself. Have you been on live tonight? Have you been on, or are you going to go to your mum's? I'm hopefully going to my mum back over in January. She's coming here in December, but hopefully I'll get to go and see her. Okay, right. So to do for the outer lower lashes here before we go in. So for me, guys, what you can do then, just to give it a bit of extra definition under the brow, and I think the next time I'm on, I probably will do something with the brows. Just this is the last week for Eyelure, the brow tint, and I think it was nice. I don't know if I'd do it again. I don't think I'm a professional, so I don't know. I don't know if I did a good job or not, guys. But I can see so many people got really good results out of it. So YouTube UK, how so you do it? Okay. How do you do it? What do you mean? Sorry. I have been staying at my mum's all weekend. That's good. That's a really good thing. So what I'm going to do, if I can find my concealer, because I put it away, just to separate everything, I'm just going to warm some concealer up in my hand. Are you still here, Tassos? Tassos was here, Andrea. Don't know if he's still here. So you can see there, this is the concealer we used. Just a clean finger. I'm going to go very, very lightly, and which is super light. Just going to separate everything really. And what you can see, guys, without disturbing it, it's just giving it more of a kind of definition. But yeah, I think this is the last time I'll not use any brow product. For me, maybe I'm not just not doing it right. It lasted. It definitely lasted in terms of the eye lure. It just didn't. I don't know if maybe because my brows are different shapes too. It doesn't help. But maybe a professional could do it better than me. Because it would be nice not to have to do your brows all the time. Every time I come on your stream, you look prettier. Well, you haven't been here from the beginning, and maybe you'd the beginning is I don't know if I would agree with that, but thank you for the compliment. It's nice to hear. So guys, this just separates everything, and you can just see. So even if you're not really good, say you're not very good, for beginners in particular, at kind of getting that soft look, you know, particularly the harsh lines here. If you separate a concealer like that and warm it up with your hands, you'll be surprised the kind of shape it takes, and that's kind of what we want. So let me just check. Was that an all matte palette you used? Yes, it's called the Mad for Mattes from W7. I've had it a long time, but I thought it was a lovely one to use this time of the year. And this is what it looks like. See, I haven't used this one. I haven't really found a use for this one yet. It's nice, but it's kind of one of those colors like, I wonder why it was in here. It just doesn't really, I mean, it's nice. I just haven't, it's like a blue, kind of a blue. But yes, this is just the E.L.F. Mad for Mattes. And I'm thinking of just bringing this brown up a little bit because I can see it might need it. To accept the compliments. Thank you, Tassos, but I think I just don't feel very good right now. Okay, so I'm going to go back into this one here, and I'm just going to bring that up a little bit because I can see it needs to go a little bit higher just to match the other side. I think when you have slightly hooded eyes or you're developing hooded eyes, it can be a little bit frustrating. I am looking though, guys, to go back into teaching where the day is a little bit shorter, but I'm really carefully looking at what I should do because I think support work when you have long-term illnesses just isn't feasible after a certain amount of time. It's just not feasible, really. And like you say, I was saying to my friend the other day, like work, you know, people in work they are not your friends. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm saying like don't put all of your eggs in one basket and think these are my friends. I have lovely colleagues, don't get me wrong, but look out for yourself, I think, is the big thing. You know, there's always this, I always see these quotes on Instagram like the day you're not in your job, you'll be replaced the next day. So it's like, I think what the meaning behind it is just do what you need to do for yourself. So now that looks a little bit more equal now to the other one. Okay, so you can kind of get that nice brown going. Now if you didn't want to go this deep, you do have all these really right, goes right back to white. I mean, and then you've got this very, well, I just swatch it for you, super deep brown. But this one here I don't really know what to do with yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. You created such a beautiful look. I don't think an all matte look looks nice on me. I I need sparkle. I think a sparkle would be nice if they had one little kind of white clear sparkle, like clear, where you could put it and it wasn't a particular color. I think that would be great. But yeah, I know what you mean. Sparkle's nice. Has something happened with those I mean your colleagues? No, nothing. I think that just having the obviously we've been 2P'd over to another company now, Tassos, which have very different ideas of how things should go. And it's just a lot to take in, and I think everyone is struggling with it, and it just made me realize, you know, things are not always going to be, you know, really perfect in work, and so you have to make sure that you're at where you're at, you know, for a good reason, like you know what I mean. um you know, about work, and you don't know what's going to happen from day to day. So I'm just going to build this one up, guys. I just need to figure out what's the best thing to do for me, because, you know, I think it's making me ill. And it's not anything that I'm complaining about. I'm very happy to have the job, and I think I was very blessed to have, you know, to work with the people I have, and you know, the service users that I help every day. You know, they're really nice and sweet. But I think I have to look out for myself as well. The sparkle complements your blue eyes. Yes, it does. You've very good. You've very bright blue eyes, don't you, Andrea? Lovely. I'm just gonna clean my hands here. Hi, Harsh. Just going to take some water. So that's, so you can see it's starting to come together, guys. For mascara, I'm going to just go in with the Rimmel Scandalize. I've had it for quite a while. I do need to use it up. I don't think I'll use the lash curler today. But if you're looking for, I realized, guys, why this wasn't on. People were asking me where to get these. And I realized they're limited edition. So I apologize, guys. I kept saying try this, try that. It says in big sorry, I just saw somebody there. Hi Kira, I hope before you start your makeup, make sure your fingers are clean, because I didn't and my face got itchiness. Stay positive, you're doing great. Yes, I did. Yeah, I was just doing some swatches, so that's what that is. But no, my fingers were clean before I started. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I realized, guys, these were limited edition. So I'm talking about them and saying how great they are, and then literally realized the other day when somebody emailed me to say, oh, where did you get them? And I looked on Amazon, and then I looked on their site, on the Wet n Wild site, and it was a limited edition. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't know that, guys. So yeah, thank you for that, Calmeda. So we're going to just wipe this off my hands now. But I mean, I have to be so careful with the blush, because I could build it up and build it up. And I think definitely take a look at the video I did on the berries and this one. So there's a beauty, it's called Berrylicious, and then this is Feeling Butter. And this blush, guys, is my first ever terracotta color blush. And I just love it. I love it so much. I love it. So I had to incorporate it into a look today. So there we go. But yeah, I think another thing that I have to go into Shop My Stash. Let me know if you want me to do a weekly Shop My Stash. I know they can be popular sometimes. This is now going in, and this is coming out. This is what I used all last week, the Wet n Wild Tea Anyone. This is Glow Wish. I've had it for a long time, such a long time. And it's called 03 Tan Light from Huda Beauty. So that's going to go into my, for next week, basically. So you wouldn't recommend Ireland for work? I mean, if you're looking at Ireland, I mean, look at companies that you have experience in. I'd only say that because then you get kind of put forward more so than somebody else. You were talking about care, weren't you? But just, I mean, everything is, so in the UK, we have the NHS, National Health Service. In Ireland, it's like America, it's privatized. So if you had to go to the hospital or the GP, so say you wanted to go to the doctor just for a checkup, that's €80 straight away. So I'm just talking about like living there as such. I love Ireland, it's where I'm from. But, you know, living there is very expensive, is what I'd say. Everything's privatized, Tassos. So, you know, the basics. Most jobs will give you, if it's permanent, will give you insurance, like for your job. But say you don't, and you're on a temp role, or you're with agency, like a job recruitment agency, you're not going to get that coverage that you would here in the UK. And the UK is the only place that has the National Health Service. In America, everything's privatized. In Portugal, I've got a friend, unfortunately, who's had cancer for quite a while. So not Sophie, somebody else that I've known for a very, very long time. And she has to come back. She's Irish, but she's worked in Portugal and lived in Portugal. And when she got cancer, she comes back to Ireland for her treatment, because if she was to stay in Portugal, it wouldn't, nothing would, Portugal's the same. It's all kind of, everything's insurance. So, but then in saying that, if you get a really good job, Tassos, Ireland is a lovely place. It's very friendly, you know, everybody is very kind. So I wouldn't say it's not a great place. It's just, if you're thinking of kind of, and I know you're at that point in your life, very similar to where I'm thinking of, where do I go? And I just want that consistency, and I want that, you know, I want something where I'm happy and it's consistent. And yeah, so I mean, just from what I know now, it's very expensive. But living wise, kind of, Tassos, it's a very nice country. It's a very nice country. But just kind of covering yourself with insurance and things like that, health wise. I would say we don't have in Ireland a similar version of the NHS. In the UK, we're so lucky, especially with my long term conditions. I've had to have MRIs. In Ireland, if you wanted an MRI, you're looking at €650 just to have an MRI, and I got an MRI for free. I mean, so there's just a lot of positives to Ireland for sure. But also, I think the economy right now, um, it would be very expensive. Insta killer, hi, hi. Um, I've looked on Amazon before for those products. I wish I could have got them. I know, and I didn't realize that they were just a limited edition. But it is such a shame because I mean they would have done really well if they kept them. I think it was because it was the Alice in Wonderland. Whenever the most recent Alice in Wonderland movie came out, that's when they brought this out and they brought the blush out. And it's such a shame. It really is. Yeah. But so sorry about that, guys. I was recommending it for months, and then I realized the other day when I got an email. She was like, hey, I couldn't find it. And I saw it was a limited edition. If they said it on the packaging, that would be really good. I know they don't have to. But if they said, something like the way this nice writing here, limited edition, like in pink or something, people would know. But yeah, I've been recommending it for months. And yeah. So let's look at the mascara. But Tassos, Ireland is beautiful, absolutely. And I was in banking, and I worked for an American bank in 2009, and America in 2009. There was a huge recession in America, and it hit Ireland then because a lot of the American and Ireland banks. I was with MBNA, and they're in Ireland and America. They're an American-owned company, and so the kind of it all hit Ireland first, particularly for me in banking. So I had to rely on my teaching, and that's what brought me to the UK. So yeah. Hi. Hi, Kaya. I have to go because it's 11. Oh, Kaya, I'm sorry. How have you been? Are you feeling better? That's the only thing I want to know. Is you feeling better? I know you were really ill the other day. I know you're really ill, so I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, the recession hit Ireland pretty quick, and so I was studying for Montessori, studying my special needs. Some friends were in the UK, said, "Why don't you come here?" I didn't ever think it was going to be permanent, and then here we are. So yeah, I know, it's a bit crazy. Oh, but Kaya, I'll try and come on at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, have a good day in school tomorrow as well. I just hope that you're feeling better, Kaya. I know you were really, really ill the other day. Really, really ill. So yeah, I hope you're okay. So Rimmel Scandalise. Let me go. Yeah, take your syrup, Tassos said. So, but yeah, it's kind of sad, when you move country. I didn't think it was going to be forever, but I'm very grateful given that I have a lot of long-term illnesses. MRIs, things like that in Ireland are 650 to €700. So, and I've needed a lot of care the last while. So if I had been in Ireland, that would have cost a fortune, and don't think I would even have been able to afford it. So, but definitely travel to Ireland, Tassos. Why don't you travel and just make a little holiday for yourself and get to see it yourself, before making a big leap. And Andrea, I know you're not feeling well either. So I'm glad you're with your mum. There's something about being with your mum. Nothing beats being with your mum when you're not well. Absolutely. Doesn't matter what age you get to. I don't care. I'll always say it. Nothing beats being with your mum when you don't feel well. I'm going to take some water before I do the next one. Should have done this, guys. Sorry. I should have done this before the mascara. This is the only reason I know I said I don't like dewy in autumn, winter, but my voice is going. But I'm not going to go out and get another setting spray if I already have this setting spray, and my matte one ran out. So this is the E.L.F. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. But I'm not, there's no point in getting a new one, guys, if I've got this. You shake to activate it. So if you do like dewy and you're looking at this, this is something you could get. It's from E.L.F. It's called Power Grip Shockingly Fine Mist. So that's the other thing I'd say, is it's a mist. So don't expect to feel a lot of heaviness on the face, just so you don't use up too much product. And it's shake to activate as well. Okay, let's do the other eye. I do hope Kai is better. Ooh, sorry, guys, because I know that was a pretty bad dose she had. Okay. Okay, just looking for something, guys. Anything? Sorry, guys. 1 minute. Okay, maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to shop my stash with makeup, so I'm alternating everything, because I went through a phase of just using that NYX Butter Glaze, Better Than Butter SPF skin tint, and so many things were just left to the wayside. So I need to start rotating everything, because you can get into a habit of just grabbing for the same thing over and over. So I need to make an effort to kind of keep on changing things up. Okay, something with the comments has come up about settings. Okay. I'm going to go now. Mum and I are watching a celebrity get ready. Get me out of here. Absolutely, yes. I know it's starting tonight. Kelly Brook is on it, which I was surprised to see, but that should be interesting. See how she's doing. Yeah, absolutely. I'll catch up with it. Just doing the mascara anyway, but thank you for watching, Andrea. Appreciate it. Enjoy. I'll catch up with it on +1 if I can. But yes, there's a really good lineup, actually. Really, really good lineup. Well, so enjoy that. Pictures, guys, will be in the post section. Who else is in it? I can't remember. There's a really there's lots of, but there's one particular famous person. I know they're all celebrities, but me and my friend were wondering the other day, do they get paid more? Does each individual get paid more based on how famous they are, or do they all just get paid the same? And she asked me, and I said, I really don't know, but it'll be interesting to find out. Bye. Bye, Andrea. There's a famous singer in there as well. I think he was famous a long time ago. Okay, guys, so I think we're kind of coming to the end. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. I know it was a little bit slower than usual, but I'm not feeling 100%. The pictures will be in my post section shortly. Don't forget, guys, that my subscriber giveaway is on. It's the 24 Days of Christmas Advent Calendar from Makeup Revolution. It includes skincare and makeup. There is a video on it. If you check my posts, I'll link it in my post section as well. And the winner will be announced on the 24th of November. And I'd highly recommend that you subscribe and join the giveaway if you're not already. Okay, so I think we've come to the end of the look, guys. I'm just looking to put stuff away while I say goodbye to you guys. Looking for a lid or something. It's just gone. I think it's probably fallen somewhere. Okay. All right, guys. Well, last thing I need to do is the lips, and I'm going to go in with the day. This is the E.L.F. Day Tonight. It's in the berries, and so we're going to use the day. This is what it looks like. So you have on each side, you've got your lipstick, and this is the night. This is quite deep. We're not going to go with that one. And this one, I think we're just going to use my finger for that and start to just put it on, because it actually is so soft that it won't, if I take it out, it'll just fall off. So if you're wondering, while I'm doing that. Okay. Okay. It's not too heavy, but it just, you know, didn't want to take over. If we had to put the night on, it's a really deep, deep burgundy red, and I don't think that would have suited the eye look. Okay. So this is the E.L.F. Day Tonight. If you're looking for it, it's on the E.L.F. website. It's £7, but you do get 2 lipsticks in that too, so that's quite good. Okay. So we finished the look, guys. I hope you're all well. I hope that next week goes well for everybody. There will be a live tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. So hopefully Kaya it's not too late for Kaya. I hope everyone does have a really good day tomorrow. Mondays are always a struggle for everybody, aren't they? The Monday blues, as they say. Okay. Well, guys, I shall say goodbye. Hi, Angie. Tassos, bye. Kaya, thank you for joining. Everybody else that joined, Andrea, thank you. And everyone else that I haven't mentioned, just thank you for joining. The post section will have the pictures shortly. I'm just checking here. There we go. Okay, I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care.